To talk to us more about that fundraise is the top boss at Macrotech, Abhishek Lodha, now joining us. Good morning. This is Nayanthara. Thanks for giving us time. So it's a QIP of about $500 million. If I look at your stock price, since the listing, year to date, the stock price is up by nearly 200%. Talk to us more about why you went in for the QIP so soon after the IPO. What's the rationale? What are you going to be doing with the proceeds?
Nayanthara, great to be with you, and thank you for having me today. We had a fantastic response to our QIP. This was probably the first QIP in 15 years which opened and was fully subscribed, and we had to stop accepting any more subscription requests on the very first day itself. Within the first 5 hours, we had 12,000 plus crores of demand, and for a 4,000 crore QIP, which is about $535 million. And we really got the best of best investors, both from our existing investors, including Capital Group, Nomura, Ivanhoe, Cambridge, and new investors such as GIC, Oppenheimer, USS, Amundi, and many more. It really is driven by the belief that people, investors, both locally and globally, have in India's housing story. I think Indian housing is at the start of a long-term upcycle where demand is growing as India transitions from being a low-income to mid-income country. There's going to be a lot of growth in demand, especially for bigger and better houses, and people only want to buy from branded developers. The lessons prior to COVID of buying from anybody and getting stuck are clearly there in people's minds. People only want to buy from brands like us, which have consistently delivered high-quality product. And that really is the great opportunity we see ahead of ourselves and why investors are supporting us. We are intending to use this 4,000 crores largely towards growth. Of that, 3,000 crores will be going in a capital-light growth model, largely toward joint development opportunities. And we expect to add about 40,000 crores of new projects to our portfolio over the next 6 odd quarters. And that kind of volume growth that we see is very, very exciting, because India, the overall housing volumes have been quite tepid. As you mentioned, there was a lot of oversupply because a lot of developers were building projects not really having the means to complete them. That's all changed. People are buying only from the best brands like us. And that's why we are very, very bullish about the future of the housing market and what it will do for the Indian economy.
So Abhishek, we're going to see your company add projects worth 40,000 crore rupees going forward. Should I take that as a signal that you're no longer sitting on unsold inventory? And as we see developers like yourselves, the larger ones at least, announce new projects, are prices going up already, or is it too soon to talk about that? As you also have to win back buyers, have to win back the trust of the buyers.
Nayanthara, I would say that the trust of the buyers is very, very strong in brand Lodha. What we've delivered is not just great development, but those are truly the world's finest developments. And that's across price points, whether it's affordable, mid-income, high-end, or luxury. And that is really what is playing out in the marketplace today. We see very, very strong demand. The level of unsold inventory has become much more moderate. Sales over the last 12 months have been excellent. And we do expect that we will add new projects, especially in parts of Mumbai and Pune, where we have limited presence. We want to grow into these markets where we are already very, very solid from an execution perspective. And with that, our goal is to increase our sales to 14,000 crores by fiscal 24 and 20,000 crores by fiscal 26. On the price front that you mentioned, this year, we are estimating an average price increase of between 4 to 5%. We've already seen that trend in the first half of the year, and we expect that will only accelerate going forward. And over the medium term, we expect price growth to range between 6 to 8% per annum, which is in line with or just below wage growth, salary growth, which is fantastic because it means prices are growing. So people who already own homes are making a lot of return money and also enjoying their home. And also because price growth is in line with wage growth or just below it, affordability continues to remain very good. India has excellent affordability today, and that will unleash a huge increase in volumes. So as a company, we are really looking forward to this Goldilocks period, if you may call it, where prices grow moderately and volumes grow exponentially.
Abhishek, hi, morning. Aisha, good to chat with you. When you throw in such numbers, Abhishek, I'm already guessing that you've identified any JVs or JDAs that you intend to actually go for when you have such a sizable QIP.
Good morning, Aisha. Great to be with you again. And yes, we are seeing a very solid pipeline. In the second half of the current fiscal itself, we expect to add 7,000 to 10,000 crores of GDV through new projects through the joint development route. And the pipeline is very, very strong. People know the execution capability of Brand Lodha. Landowners know how well we operate, and they also know that we are approachable, and therefore there's a clear preference to partner with Lodha in the geographies that we are operating with. And on the customer side, the quality of development that we are able to deliver and the services that we are able to provide to them give them a quality of life which is unmatched. So we really feel that we are at the forefront of the revival and the growth of Indian housing. And this QIP, which has happened, in less than 7 months from our IPO, at a price which is almost 3 times of our IPO price, and yet the issue was fully subscribed within just 5 hours with 12,000 crores of demand. It really showcases the confidence that the markets and investors have in our strategy, which is a simple strategy, capital light growth with a very prudent, conservative balance sheet, growing in the geographies which we know well and we are strong at, and really delivering to Indians the dream of high quality housing in a stress-free manner, which really is the way it should be. No homeowner should be stressed about their home. And Lodha, with its capabilities, is going to ensure that more and more Indians get high quality homes in a stress-free manner.
Given that you're looking at expanding in just 2 geographies, which is your mainstay in any case, Mumbai as well as Pune, I'm guessing that there is a large project which must be already underway, or at least you're in talks with.
Aisha, we want to be quite granular. We don't want to get over concentrated on any one project or any one geography or any one location within any city. So we added 5 new projects in the first half of this year. In the second half of the year, we'll add between 5 to 7 new projects. So it's quite distributed. It isn't one large land piece that we are sort of focused on. And in addition to Mumbai and Pune, as a company, we are also exploring an entry into Bangalore. Bangalore is a very vibrant market, and with the tech revolution sweeping through our country, you're going to see a lot of wealth creation in Bangalore. And so we are at this moment also exploring an entry there. But whether it's just Mumbai and Pune or maybe an additional Bangalore, it is still quite concentrated because we believe that real estate is a local business. You have to be on the ground. You have to have great operating teams. You have to have decentralized decision making. And all these factors that we have in our company's DNA, attracting great professional talent and empowering them, is what we think allows us to grow in a granular manner rather than get over concentrated on, say, one big project or something like that.
Great. That's exactly the detail that I was looking for. But Abhishek, great to have you on the show, and I'm sure we're going to chat again soon. Good speaking with you.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Nandara. Great to be with you. Bye.